Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you're tuning in from. Welcome back to my channel. My name is ASFM. Welcome to Season 3, Episode 8 of The Railwaymen here with Lokomotiv Sofia, and it is a massive game, end of the season special here. We have the Bulgarian First League European Places playoff final against Levski, and goodness me, has it been a crazy season this year? I looked on the who won the championship. You cannot script this. So if we go to the European Championship group, Ludogorets have won it, and they've won it on goal difference on the final day of the season against when Botev were really gunning for it. And my God, did we have Botev? Were they a good team? And Kickoff himself could not go and get himself the 31-year-old a Bulgarian league title. He finishes this season with... He's been so poor since joining Botev. He really has. I mean, obviously his average rating says otherwise, but he hasn't been great. So Ludogorets win the division this year. The teams that are going to be relegated are Sozospol and Pirin, and Lokomotiv Plodvid are going into the relegation playoff. But we have secured that European Places playoff, and we done it on last episode in season 7. I think it was in episode 7. Sorry. And from then onwards, we played Slavia Sofia and we beat them 3-2. And I tell you what, guess who's on the score sheet? That's right, Burakov with a bloody hat trick. He's gone and done it, and he's an absolutely phenomenal player, and he's the reason why we've gone from this level, which was where we had just about managed to get through, and then now we're in this position where we're beating teams regularly who pretty much, were able to beat us last year. So that's really good to see. And I think we've got ourselves a really solid formation. And I'd just like to say, our first league second phase, we went unbeaten, which is really quite, it's quite a major achievement. And our final game that we played was the Cska 1948 game. And my God, did we bloody blow Cska 1948 out of the water. They had one shot, one on target, and they scored it. But my God, we had 29 shots, 16 on target. We beat them 4-1. And Burakov with a brace, Stanchev and Hubchev. My God, these players are phenomenal. And as you can see, it was Hubchev has just been monumental this season. He's turned into a really important player for us. 20 appearances, 5 goals, 6 assists, 7.48 average rating for him. He's just been absolutely phenomenal. And Bustanov has been great as well. And so we come into this game with Bastanovs there, but I'm going to change him for Simonov, as I feel Simonov's I think he's got a better mindset when it comes to some of these bigger games. So that's brilliant to see, and he'll be playing this team. So this is the formation that we're going to be playing still. It's a 4-3-3. We've got Nikolov, Todor, Vlad, Hubchev, Kirchev, Stoev, Simonov, Vassal, all in the midfield and the defensive areas. And up top, we have got Papazov, Stanchev and Burakov. Papazov has sort of dipped off form recently. He hasn't been great so far. So he's got 23 appearances, 5 goals, 10 assists. So, I mean, he's done well for this season. I think that's a bit harsh to say to him. So that is the tactic. And, oh my goodness me, I didn't even see, but is this the final? Is this the Euro Cup 2 final? Fulham are in the Euro Cup 2 final against Roma. I didn't even realise this. What the fuck? Mitrovic has the chance to go and... How's he done this season? He's done alright, he hasn't done great. Jesus. Well, there we are, there's a bit of information. So that's the final going forward for the Euro Cup 2. The final for the Euro Cup, goodness me, is Real Madrid versus Tottenham. They must have dropped off in the Champions League. How did they do... They went into Euro... Oh, they didn't even get last season. They didn't even qualify. Oh my God. Did they not? Oh my God, they missed out on qualifications for the Euro. I swear someone won the... Okay, fair enough. Well, Real Madrid against Tottenham in the Euro Cup. And it's Lazio. It's PSG against my favourites, Liverpool. So I do hope Liverpool can win that and bring home number 7, I believe, because I don't think they've won it on my games so far. So if we go all the way up, Chelsea won it against City, so City haven't won it. I fucking hate City. So Lazio have won it. They beat Arsenal. So that is a huge potential chance for Liverpool to go on and get number 7. So, but we don't care about that. We're going into this game against Levski here to potentially get ourselves into that European places playoffs. And we go into, I think it's the second round of the Euro Cup too. So here we go. A lot of my players not liking the formation, but we played this formation for like 7 to 10 games so far, so they should be starting to get used to it. And here we go. I'm going to point my fingers. I'm going to go, we're huge underdogs, and I have faith in the defence. I have faith in midfield. Hands together for up front, and I've got faith in them too. Everyone's motivated, which is fantastic to see. Levski come into this with 2 losses, 2 draws, and a win. And I did see that they've got themselves a regen in their team. So, and as do we. We've got Simonov right down there. We've got 4 wins and a draw. So we've been playing phenomenally well this season. And here we go. Let's get it underway. And in 35 seconds, they've got a highlight here with Nanchev as the ball comes in. Stoev there, he clears it. And the ball goes back to Hakim. Hakim now, what's he going to do? He gets forward, but a fantastic challenge from Stoev. And Stoev can collect. He's going all the way forward now. What's Stoev? He goes to Hubchev. Hubchev, now, he's failed to give it a good ball there. And Isidor's there. Can we go forward here? He's fired a beautiful ball in, and Toshiba's there. Toshiba's going to shoot, but oh my god, what a save from Vasil there. Sorry, I just had to have a quick sip of my tea, and we're back again, and we're being a little bit dominated here, so I'm going to give the boys a bit more of encouragement. I haven't really changed it, so I'm going to change our mindset to balanced here, and hopefully, 20 minutes in, it's been sort of a quite a contested half, and Nanchev can fire a ball in. Ilev's back stick, oh my god, it's come off the crossbar, and for somehow Lokomotiv Sofia survive, and the ball comes in again, and Hubchev somehow manages to survive again. He's had 2 major issues here, but they were offside, and we get very, very lucky. I'm going to definitely press their players, and hopefully we can continue to kick on here. I'm going to play a bit more cautious. I'm going to change our settings because we're on a much higher I'm going to go higher in a better defensive line. I didn't realise I was still using my tactics from last time. I'm going to definitely regroup. Higher tempo, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, whip crosses, perfect. Right, this is the formation we're going to play. We're going to play a bit more defensive and a bit more cautious in our play, as I just cannot afford to go out and lose this game, as we really need to ensure that we get through it and hopefully go on and win the game. So Hubchev with a delivery now. What can he do? He fires the ball into Ilev, but it's come back to Hubchev now. Oh my goodness me, if there's 42 minutes in, this could be an absolutely massive goal here. As Hubchev's coming all the way forward. Oh my goodness me, it's been tipped over, but Hubchev does absolutely phenomenally there to even get a shot on target. And I like to say, we've really been up there with contesting with who potentially can take the first goal here. As Ilev fires the ball in, as Sidor's there, and he fires the ball up to Slavchev. And Slavchev's coming all the way forward, but he's quite a slow player. And Simonov's there, he gets a fantastic challenge in. And there we go. So that should potentially take us to half-time. It has. And I'd like to outstretch my arm. No, I'm going to point my fingers and say, I'm delighted with your performance. Defenders, I'm going to say there's a lot more to come from you. Midfielders, the same. And attackers, the same. And hopefully we can just keep this momentum going into the second half. And really try and keep going on this one, because Nanchev fires the ball in and Petkov's there. Petra, oh my goodness me, what a fantastic challenge. And Petkov can come forward and Nanchev fires a ball in. Oh my goodness me, Galchev is at the back stick. Goodness me, what's Galchev going to do? Fires a ball in, Ilev's there, get it out. Oh, it's gone over the top of the bar. Oh, God, this is getting stressful. I'm going to encourage the boys, as they've been absolutely fantastic 50 minutes in. Because obviously Levski are just a completely different team to us. They're so above us in this game. And Galchev to throw the ball into Isildur. Isildur's going to take it. Krakev's there. Galchev's going to fire a ball in. And Pekov's there. Isildur's there. What's going on here? Fires the ball to Galchev. Slavev's there, but it's been cleared on the line. Oh my God, they've just missed it. This is getting way too... I'm not liking this. I'm going to bring the players down a little bit. Defensive line lower. I'm going to bring my strike force a bit lower so we can start to, we really need to start to pick this up, because we're currently just being dominated here. It's Hubchev, what are you doing? You've been so good, and then you go and do that, you clown. You don't need to do that. As Galchev there, Nikolov can come forward, but Krakev's there. Who's going to beat him? Papazov's to it. Papazov now. Oh, goodness me. Papazov didn't manage to get to that, and the players stopped playing. And Tochila is there, and he fires a ball to Isildur. Isildur's coming through. Don't foul him in the area. Isildur out to Tojiba. It's gone way over. That's fine. I'm happy with that. That's absolutely fine. We're going to get really dominated this game, I have to admit. 64 minutes in here. We are still alive and still, hopefully, trying to push forward. And here we go. 71 minutes in. They've got a highlight as Chochiba can come forward. Isildur's there. Isildur's, oh my God, they've got it over the bar. And we are getting so ridiculously outplayed here. I'm going to change... Oh, sorry, if I go to my tactics... I've got to change something. Deep line playmaker and Vlad, he's got to come into that midfield. We've got to really start to try and pick ourselves up here because we're just not getting ourselves back into this game as it's currently 0-0. But they've had so many highlights to make it 1-0 to themselves as Tochiba can come forward. What is that? What is that? We'll keep firing them like that, mate. I'll be absolutely I'll be fine with that. We're going to go back to balanced. I'm going to ignore that, but oh God, it's going to be another fucking highlight for them as Hubchev can come forward and Kerchev's there. He's got it out, but there's just no one to pick up possession for us. And it goes back to the same players and Petkov's going to fire it in. Oh my God, it's come off the post. How are we still in this game? I've got no clue as to how we are still in this game here. As the ball comes fired in, Stoev's there and Burakov now can come and claim possession. Burakov into Papazov. Papazov now, you've got to go and take this on. As oh, you've been... Fucking hell! You've been fouled, you clown! For fuck's sake! Tochiba's coming all the way through. He fires the ball, but it's out wide. That's fine. But my God, we have to start being more... We have to start being so much better with the way that we are playing currently here. I'm going to encourage the team as... Yeah, Tochiba, you've got to be pressed as this is just not going well. They're going to get another fucking highlight here. I'm on defensive for fuck's sake. Yeah, we're going to have to be really, really... what am I going to do? I'm going to bring them much lower. I'm going to keep it as that because I can't afford to lose this because we need to get into Europe. And I'm going to encourage this team. We've managed to hold on here. Extra time kickoff. Here we go. And we're going to start, and I'm going to say, outstretch my arms. I'm delighted with that performance. Defenders, there's a lot more. I'm going to point my fingers. There's a lot more to come from you. Point more. Yep, the same for the strikers. And here we go in second half here. We've got to ensure that we go and play this. And here we go. Nanchev is going to fire a ball in. It's going to go all the way to the back stick, and it's gone in. And we have to change everything. We have to go so much more attackive now. Oh, for fuck's sake. Is this going to be the end of our European journey and potentially the start of next season where we're not playing in Europe? This is going to be a tough hit. I have to admit, it's going to be so bloody tough if this is what's going to happen. I'm going to have to go attackive because there's just no way that we can afford to not go for it. Yeah, I'm going to have to play some more players somewhere else. Second half starts now, and I'm going to have to change a bit of the tactics. Is there anyone that can play sort of a more of an advanced... you can go as a shadow striker, but I'm going to bring on Petrov. Oh, this is absolute hope. Vlad, you've got to change from that. You've got to go to an advanced playmaker. Let's hopefully try and get ourselves back into this game as there's another highlight in the 118th minute here. As Burakov fires the ball back to Simonov. Simonov into Vlad. Vlad to Stoev. Stoev back to Simonov. Simonov into Nikolov. Into Stanchev. Stanchev, what are you doing? And they're going to counter-attack just like that. We're not going to get possession as Levski are just... Look at this. They're going to fire a ball over. Sidlor's there. Simonov fires the ball over. And unless something goes wrong here, Hakimi can take it. But Vlad's there to collect. And can Lokomotiv Sofia go forward? No, we can't. We're going to be counter-attacked as Isidor comes forward. He's got possession. And here they come. They're coming all the way forward. And, oh, for fucking hell's sake. Vlad's red-carded. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, I'm going to change. This is just ridiculous. Right, okay, so wing back, attack. We've got to play this so much more attackive as we just don't... We cannot afford to lose this game. We have to go for it. We've got to go very attackive here. Oh, Right, very attackive. This has to go. We've got to go and do something. But something tells me that's going to be the game over here. It is. It's going to be full-time. Levski win it in extra time, and we're not playing in Europe next season. I'm going to throw the water bottle. I'm far from pleased from that result. And there we go. We're out of the European Cup. Well, we were out of the Euro Cup 2. I said the performance is absolutely dreadful. Fuck me. Well, good news is Fulham win the Euro Cup 2. Oh, fucking hell, man. Well, there we are. That's the episode probably done there, and I feel really quite deflated, as I just feel like we could have done it. Well, that's been tough. That's been a tough end to the season, as that sort of put us in a sort of grain of doubt. And it's going to be hard to come back from that, because obviously we're not playing in Europe next season. And this season hasn't been great. We've lost a lot of... We haven't won any trophies. We had the chance to win them. We just haven't been able to take the step up. But I think I found a tactic that potentially can change the way that we're going to play. So what I'll do is we'll have the end of season review in episode 9. Or episode 8, sorry. I think it's episode 9, yeah. And what we'll do, we'll review everything that's gone on this season and where on earth I want to take this save next in season 4, believe it or not. God, we're getting through seasons very quickly here. And yeah, I just think it's just been a shame, as I feel we've really tried to do everything. We've got everything right, and that Levski game was just a bit of a shame at the end, and we just couldn't afford to... It's just so infuriating sometimes, this game, and it really does get you down. But unfortunately, we go again next episode, and that will be the start of Season 4, Episode 1 with the Lokomotiv Sofia, the Railway Men, and hopefully we've got to go and aim for that championship group and get up, because there's nothing else to burn for. But that'll be quite a quick season, unless we can somehow get through in the Bulgarian Cup rounds. But thank you ever so much to every single person that has watched this video. Please give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and just like to say, Burakov I think he's probably going to win the first league. If I have a look on stats, player overview, yeah, Burakov has absolutely slammed that home. He's going to take the Bulgarian First League goal scorer. I think he's going to take home the Bulgarian Golden Boot here, as he's just been incredible. Assists, Papazov's up there. He would come in 6th place. Who else? Tackles 1. Nikolov, fantastic player. He's so good. Really do miss him. And unfortunately, that's... he's hopefully someone who can just come in and play. So dribbles made, we didn't make anything. Pass completion, didn't get anything. Most player of the matches was Burakov. Stats team detailed. So average possession, we were in 4th. Headers, 8th. Form, we were 3rd in form. Wow. Home form, we were 4th. Gee whiz. What else is there? I swear there's like finances. Okay, so transfer net spend, we were 7th place. What is our salary? So we are currently very low in our salary, and I have to admit, with some of the players that we've got, we are definitely 100% shooting above our weight here. Look at these. Some of these players, some of the finances for some of these clubs is just absolutely unbelievable, and it's very, look at Ludogorets, 7 million on salaries. We're spending 400k on salaries, so to put that in perspective, it's going to be a very difficult next season. But we brought a few players in, and hopefully they'll be coming in for the start of next episode, which will be season 4, episode 1. So thank you ever so much to everyone again for tuning in. Sorry about that little blabble at the end, but hopefully that explains a few things. And I can't wait to start season 4, and I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.